My dear viewers, in today's video we are going to unfold a question that has shocked the entire world. A question so strange, so surprising that people everywhere are still searching for its answer. The question is this: why did a revolutionary leader like Ibrahim Traoré feel the need to release millions of animals into the burning deserts of Africa? Yes, you heard it right. The very same deserts where it is almost impossible to find any sign of life. Deserts where the storms of sand can swallow a man whole. Deserts where even a single drop of water is considered a priceless treasure. In such lifeless lands, what purpose could millions of innocent animals possibly serve? This is the question experts around the world are asking. And this is the fascinating plan that we are going to share with you today. Friends, when we turn our gaze towards Burkina Faso, we see a reality that is both shocking and thought-provoking. Nearly 40% of this country consists of desert areas where there is neither rain nor greenery. These are the regions that have remained empty for centuries, places where human settlement is almost impossible to imagine. But Ibrahim Traoré has made a historic decision. He has decided that he will not allow these barren lands to remain abandoned. His vision is bold: to breathe life back into these deserts, to transform them into fertile lands, and to make them the new center of his nation's economy. To achieve this dream, he has chosen one of nature's most peaceful and innocent creatures. A creature whose eating habits and daily activities naturally enrich the soil, encourage vegetation, and even attract rainfall over time. That creature, dear viewers, is none other than the panda. Yes, Ibrahim has announced an astonishing plan: to release millions of pandas right into the heart of the desert. The idea may sound unusual at first, but behind it lies a deep scientific understanding. Pandas consume bamboo in large quantities. Their digestion produces waste rich in natural elements, fertilizer far more effective than artificial chemicals. This waste contains nutrients that help dry, lifeless soil retain moisture and gradually become fertile again. Scientists say that when animals that provide natural fertilizer live in large numbers in one area, plants soon begin to grow, and when plants begin to grow, they pull rainfall towards them. This is a cycle of life, a cycle that revives dead land. First, the pandas will arrive. Their eating and waste will create fertile soil. Slowly, bamboo and grass will begin to grow. Later, trees will rise. And with plants, rains will follow. One day, those deserts that were once seas of lifeless sand will become green fields full of life. But Ibrahim's dream goes beyond just making the desert look green. His real mission is to ensure that the people of Burkina Faso no longer have to depend only on the mercy of seasonal rains. At present, most farmers rely almost entirely on rainfall, but when this plan succeeds, those very farmers will cultivate crops in what was once desert, providing food not only for their country, but for the entire region. This project is not only about farming, it is also about building new settlements. When the land becomes fertile, people will build homes, markets will open, roads and schools will be built. What is empty and abandoned today will transform tomorrow into thriving towns and cities. This is not just about reviving the soil, it is about reviving an entire civilization. Friends, there is yet another hidden purpose behind the release of these pandas into the desert. It is the creation of natural water reservoirs. When vegetation grows, rainfall increases, and when rainfall increases, rivers and streams are born naturally. That water flows into the fields of farmers, supporting crops and meeting the daily needs of entire communities. Gradually, a complete system of life begins to take shape. Ibrahim does not want his people to keep digging wells and searching for water beneath the ground. He dreams of a future where nature itself provides rain, rivers, and fertile land. He wants the desert itself to transform into a self-sustaining home for life. But Ibrahim also knows that one animal alone cannot bring about such a massive change. That is why he has added another astonishing part to his vision. Alongside millions of pandas, he has decided to release millions of camels into the desert as well. Camels, creatures that everyone recognizes as the ships of the desert. Animals that can survive for days without water. Creatures that walk fearlessly through sandstorms, carrying humans from one corner of the desert to the other. But Ibrahim's goal goes far beyond transport or milk. His vision is to let camels form the foundation of an entirely new environmental and economic revolution in the desert. While pandas will enrich the soil, camels will provide people with essential means of survival. The milk of camels is considered one of the most nutritious in the world, a natural treasure for those who live in desert regions. And beyond milk, camels can carry goods across great distances even when there is no rain. This opens the door to trade and economic activity. But there is more. Scientists point out that when camels move in large numbers across deserts, they unintentionally spread seeds. After feeding, the seeds they have eaten pass through their bodies and fall to the ground, giving birth to new plants. This natural process of silent seed planting has the power to create entire forests and grasslands over time. In this way, camels will not only serve humans but will also help pandas in greening the land. Ibrahim Traoré's vision is not just about the environment, it is also about the future economy of Burkina Faso. Around the world, the demand for camel milk and meat is growing rapidly. In Europe and the Middle East, camel milk is even used as medicine. If millions of camels thrive in the deserts of Burkina Faso, a brand new industry will be born. People will sell camel milk and earn millions of dollars. Camel hides will be used to create valuable products. This will spark an economic revolution unlike anything seen before. Just imagine, on one side, burning sands and lifeless winds of the desert. On the other side, Ibrahim Traoré and his vision of transforming dead land into a living paradise. Where once there was nothing but scorching dunes, there will now be forests of bamboo and grass, herds of camels marching in caravans, and pandas quietly making the soil fertile. This will be a vision no one has ever seen, even in their wildest dreams. In truth, this plan is not a single project, it is a complete desert package. Not just plants, not just water, not just animals, but an entire ecosystem of agriculture, settlements, trade, and life. Ibrahim's mission is to ensure that the deserts of Burkina Faso no longer remain symbols of emptiness, but instead become doors to new life for every living creature. This is not only an environmental dream, it is a seed of hope for future generations. Viewers, you have now seen how Ibrahim Traoré is preparing to breathe new life into the dead heart of the desert. Millions of pandas and camels together will bring a revolution that no one ever imagined. The question that remains is this: if a single leader can dream so boldly and transform a sea of sand into fertile land, then why can't we transform our own lands? This project of Ibrahim Traoré is not just for Burkina Faso. It is a lesson for all of humanity. It teaches us that when determination and honesty come together, even the impossible becomes possible. So friends, now it is your turn. If you believe that Ibrahim's vision truly has the power to change the world, then share this video as much as you can, so that this message reaches every corner of the earth. And do not forget to tell us in the comments, what do you think is the greatest weapon to change the desert? Pandas, camels, or the courage of human beings? And if you want us to bring you more such revolutionary ideas, then subscribe to this channel, press the bell icon, and join our mission. Because, my friends, the real battle of our age is not fought with guns, but with knowledge, courage, and new dreams.